while they're watching it, I was like, Goku, man, come on, bro. Goku, please. Goku, please show up. Like, somebody show up. Like, it would not end. So I'm going to tell y'all a little story about me with this scene here. So I'm a 90s baby. I'm 34 years old. And when this episode came out, I was a little kid. Actually, when did Dragon Ball Z come out? Like, first debut? Hold on. Oh, dang. I didn't know that. It debuted 1989, April 26th. Okay. Well, I wasn't born in 1989. I was born in 1990. So, anyway, what my point is, rest in peace to my cousin. He's the one who introduced me to Dragon Ball. But I was a little kid when this episode came out. Maybe 6 when I first saw it. 6 or 7. I'm telling y'all. First off, as a kid, and Vegeta was my favorite thing. He still is now. But when he got that Zenkai boost from Dende, and he saved Gohan when Frieza did his attack, and Vegeta saw it, and Piccolo was like, he saw that. I was encouraged. I was like, sorry. I was like, oh, Vegeta actually might be that dude. I was still nervous because Frieza was very unfazed by how Vegeta was talking to him and all that stuff. But as a kid, seeing your favorite character, I was rooting for Vegeta. I'm like, this is it. This is the moment. Bro, I couldn't have been more wrong, bro. That moment when Vegeta turns around and throws the punch and Frieza just looking at him, and Frieza's not there, and then Frieza's like all the way on the other side, and Vegeta was panicking. Talk about your heart drop. This episode was a nightmare. From then on, you see Vegeta just shaking, and he's still convinced himself that he could beat Frieza, and he was doing all these attacks. Frieza's dodging them like it's nothing. He's smiling the whole time. I ain't gonna front. When Frieza had that final form, I wasn't like, as a kid, you look at monsters and stuff, you get scared. I wasn't scared when Frieza turned to this. I'm like, this is the best transformation. Yeah, this was the most fearful one because as clean as Frieza looked, he was the most menacing, scariest. This was the scariest transformation ever because as clean as he was, that smile he had while looking at people, and you don't really know how strong he really is. I say this now, but I said the most dangerous, scariest villains are the ones that you don't think are not that strong. They don't look it at all. Frieza didn't look it, but that's what made him scary. But anyway, and when Vegeta was throwing all them attacks, and then he threw that basically like an older version of Final Flash before he called it that, and Frieza literally just kicked it like it was nothing, and to see Vegeta cry as you hear King Kai's narration of what he saw in Vegeta, he's like, he's broken. And I was like, oh, and my heart is jumping because Frieza's like, okay, it's time to stop playing. It's my turn now. Bro, those 30 seconds of Vegeta shaking and then tears coming down his eyes, and then Frieza says, like, basically, here I come. Oh, man, and it was all downhill from there. And I ain't gonna front. When the Vegeta got hit in the water, I was like, maybe Frieza would just forget about him. It'll be like a Zarbon moment. You remember when Zarbon beat him and Vegeta was in the water? I was like, maybe Frieza would just ignore him. Don't even see him, don't recognize him. No, Frieza with his savage self, doing his power, raising up the water. It was like Vegeta's down, Frieza. He's down. 2 strikes, he's down. And he just grabbed Vegeta, ate that crab, and gave him a little teaser with the beating him down, and you see Vegeta's eyes turn white. Bro, I was scared, but to be real, that was not the worst part for me because I thought when he was hitting him in the bottom of the ocean, and then he threw him and into the rocks or whatever, I thought that was going to be it. Then Frieza gets over to him, and y'all know the episode, grabs him by the neck, and I was like, he's still going? And mind you, the way Krillin, Piccolo, and Gohan was, I was the same. I remember my cousin Brian, rest in peace, he was sitting there like, I'm sitting there like shaking, bro. Because This scene here, I don't know if I can say the word I want to say on YouTube, but basically beating down Vegeta, embarrassing him, not like, because we all know Frieza could have just killed Vegeta and it would have been it. But no, Frieza was enjoying that beatdown right here for a long time. This scene here, while Krillin, Gohan, and Piccolo was watching, was the most. Oh, you can't even see it. Right there. Was one of the most traumatizing scenes ever I ever had as a kid. I remember that stuck with me in night. I had nightmares about it and all that stuff. You just, because I had the original edition where your blood was coming out and stuff, and blood came out, hit Frieza's face, Frieza's licking. It was like, bro. And when I tell you, bro, that whole, and you just hear the whole thing while they're watching it, I was like, Goku, man, come on, bro, Goku, please. Goku, please show up. Like somebody show up. Like it would not end. I was sitting there. I gotta watch it to get to know how long it actually was, but it felt like an eternity. And as a kid, like even as an adult, I'm sitting there like, I ain't gonna front. There hasn't been many beatdowns like that I've watched in cartoon history. And to know there was nothing the other three could do. I'm sitting there like, Goku, bro. My brother, he was real young. He was like, wow. Like, my cousin had to move my brother because my brother's 3 years younger than me. I think I saw this episode at 7, so he was 4. And he was just looking. My cousin moved away. He was like, he didn't want my brother seeing that. But my cousin, he was older than me. He was just like, dang. Let's make sure my parents don't come down and see it, my aunt and uncle. Because I don't think my aunt and uncle, if they saw that episode, they would not have let us watch it. Bro, that brought me nightmares. And to this day, it sticks with me. Now, I don't have nightmares of it now. But it sticks with me as one of the most haunting moments in cartoon history. Forget Dragon Ball. Cartoon history. And you just seeing your favorite character getting beat to a pulp and nothing and nobody was there to save him. Usually in these cartoons, you have something come out where, and shout out to Gohan, bro. Gohan, he was like, I'm going to try, and Piccolo stopped him. I give Gohan the salute. But this story went longer than it's supposed to be, but seeing this video, that's the video I'm reacting to, is hold on. The worst moment of Vegeta's entire life. Yes, is by Sensible Saiyan. Did I react to this? I don't think so. I think I reacted to like his losses. I don't know. I'm gonna look at it anyway, because I don't remember. But dude, this was. Let me know in the comment section what was one of your haunting cartoon moments, especially as a kid. Like, as a kid, this was not something I expected. And, bro, that emotion was real. I was like, Goku, get your butt out of that machine. Get out of the machine. You're healed enough. Do something. Because I like Goku, but I was a big fan of Vegeta. I loved his character. And to see him, like, it was, okay, now I'm scared of Frieza. And even when Goku showed up, it was cool and all, but I was like, I was impressed when Vegeta first showed up too against Frieza. Then found out that Frieza was way stronger, so I didn't know how I was gonna be with Goku. And that battle with Goku and Frieza is the best of all time. There's been other great battles, but the experience, the situation, like everything. When that was my first time ever watching Goku and Frieza, and I've never seen a battle like that impacted me so much. To see Super Saiyan, and I didn't know what Super Saiyan was. Never heard of it, never read the manga, nothing. And I could talk for a while. You know what? I was gonna react to this video. This video's been long enough. I'm gonna keep talking because this is like a cool moment in my life. But let me give the shout out to the video, just so you can still go check them out. I still gave a like to it, but Sensible Saiyan, go check the video if you want the breakdown of it. But I will share my experience because that battle with Goku and Frieza, I watched it recently. You talk about every episode, your heart's racing. It was like there was moments they show her Bulma, and I'm like, can y'all get back to the battle? I don't want to see her. It was like bro. It was like, how is Goku going to do this? And then when Frieza told him that I'm not even at 50% of my strength, I'm like, and And I remember saying, I was like, Spirit Bomb ain't gonna fix this. Like, unless the plot kicks in. I ain't say that because I recognize how much plot saved people till I got older. But, and like I'm saying that now with plot. But I'm sitting there like, how is Frieza gonna lose? And then you saw the Spirit Bomb happen. I'm like, oh, okay. And as a kid, you don't think about, you just think, oh, that's it, it's over. And when you see Krillin going, I was like, bro. And then Frieza was standing there, got real. Talk about my heart dropping, bro. My heart dropped. You just hear Krillin, and there's nothing they can do. That's what makes it scary in this stuff is when you know the villain. It reminds me of Joker in The Dark Knight when Batman was like asking where's Harvey and Rachel and was knocking Joker out, and Joker laughed and said, "You have nothing to threaten me with." That's how this felt with the whole thing when Frieza came back. It was like when you see Krillin going up and Goku looking helpless, and you just see Krillin yelling from like, "Help me!" Oh, bro. Then I didn't. To be real, I was like, "This is not going to happen." And his body exploded. I was like, Piccolo. I thought he died, and I was so glad he did. I was like, he dies again. Like and bro, and then I didn't. I was like, what is going to happen? And then you just see Goku getting mad. That's why this is one of the reasons I say that was one of the greatest battles of all time. That moment, especially on your first time watching it, oh, with the music in the background, oh, bro, when Goku's yelling, oh, he's just sitting there, and you just see Gohan. Gohan was us. You know, Gohan was watching like that was us as kids. We was. Like it's funny to see kids now when they look at Dragon Ball Super, they say, "Oh, that's awesome." I'm like, y'all have no idea what peak Dragon Ball is. Now go back and watch it because it's always available. But go back and watch it. I don't know if it's gonna hit the same because now in Dragon Ball Super there's 50 million transformations. But that first transformation you see for the first time, you talk about going to elementary school, first grade or whatever, going to school and just talking about that the whole time. When your own teacher is talking about it, that's when you know. If social media was a thing back when I was a kid, 1997, bro, that talk. I know people was raving about seeing Ultra Instinct, and they said that blew up the internet and stuff. The first Super Saiyan transformation, oh, it would have 10 times better than that. And to see Goku transform, you stand up, and I remember my cousin and I, rest in peace, looked at each other. Now, the thing was, he knew about Super Saiyan, the transformation. I don't think he didn't know the whole, how it happened. He knew, he's seen pictures of Super Saiyan before. He didn't know that situation happened. Bro. And it just showed, that's why I always put Frieza as one of the greatest villains of all time, because he embodies that. You know, some villains, the story arcs tries to make him, this good guy, whatever. I can see Super trying to do that. But in the beginning, this situation right here, where you see with my favorite character, Vegeta, on to the whole battle with Goku, him looking at, you see Krillin and Gohan and Piccolo standing there hopeless, but they're trying to see Goku fight to get that spirit ball going while Piccolo's trying to hold him back the best he could. The battle of Super Saiyan, to see Goku dominate. And then I was so mad at Goku when he was letting Frieza transform. But to see how bro, you fool, like that. Oh, bro. Dude, and I remember my heart, I wanted to cry. I thought Goku died, bro, at that ending of the Planet Namek explosion. I thought he died. Until, you get later in the episodes. But I remember my eyes, I was like, bro, there's no way. But yeah, I guess that's a story time. I was gonna react to this, but no, I can just get my own story time on it. This picture explains it enough. But this scene, to this day, is one of the most haunting moments in Dragon Ball history. From Vegeta's confidence just being destroyed, and all Frieza did was stand there. Imagine that. All this confidence, and this dude is just looking at you like you're nothing. Like, and there was nothing you can do about it. It was like the tears that Vegeta had and King Kai talking about it. Like that's I think that's was a they did a Toriyama did a great job adding both of those because you hear how King you see Vegeta and you hear King Kai break down the feeling Vegeta had, and then King Kai break down what Vegeta's about to go through. He was like, he gonna go through it tenfold or something like that, and it was like, bro. And then that whole scene of Vegeta just getting annihilated. It was so, and it just kept going. It did not end. Then Frieza has the nerve to do this. He stops. He stops with Vegeta, looks at Piccolo, Krillin, and them. Feel free to jump in at any time, my friends. Okay, I'm gonna go back now. Now he didn't say that last part, but basically that's what it was, and he went right back to do it. It was like, bro. And then when Goku came right before Frieza was about to end Vegeta in his mouth. I know he was proud to see Goku and all that stuff, or in his words, Kakarot. But it was like, bro, did you not know what you just went through? And you're going to insult Frieza again? And then Frieza went in. I was like, bro. Oh, because I had hope. I was like, all right, maybe something happens. Goku and Frieza fight. Vegeta, they could take him to the tank. Well, no, Goku destroyed it. Or something happens and maybe Goku and Vegeta fight together. I don't know. Something could happen. I don't know. As a kid, you just imagine different things. And then for Vegeta to cry again. And that was the actual death of Vegeta. But I will say, one of my favorite moments of that fight of Goku and Frieza was when Goku was a Super Saiyan and the dragon was out there and they were trying to make that wish. The wish brought Vegeta back to life. And you saw Vegeta fly to Frieza and Goku. And the way Vegeta looked at Goku and was so proud. Kakarot, you did it. You actually did. Like, that was a good moment. Goku smiling at him. Like, that was like that Saiyan brotherhood. You could tell, even though Goku didn't really embrace the Saiyan brotherhood, you could tell he did it for that minute. For that moment. And even Vegeta, as much as he hated Goku, he loved that moment. That was one of them brother, love moments of them too. That... They didn't have a lot of it in those early series, but that was one of them. And I was like, that made me happy to see. But yeah, what is one of your... Let me know how you felt about this situation, but also, what is one of your most haunting cartoon moments? Whether as a kid or a teenager or adult, whatever. This one has to be for me. Because I definitely misjudged Frieza when he transformed. And to do it and to introduce himself basically like this, he got rid of Dende, which was scary. But then the way he did Vegeta, bro, that's mine. Let me know in the comment section what's yours. All right. I'll talk to you later. See ya.